What is up, guys? Welcome to another channel update video. I have a couple things I want to discuss. This video is going to be relatively long, so sit back, grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's get right into this video. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be talking about is Star Wars The Old Republic. Now, I made a video about this like about 2-3 weeks ago. I will no longer, I'm going to restate this because some people may have not seen the video, and since it's a channel update video, I also want to put this in here. I will no longer be doing Star Wars The Old Republic. I mean, we finished the Sith Inquisitor, and that was it was a good run. I mean, it was a good run up to a certain point where I started getting kind of tired of The Old Republic. Knights of the Fallen Empire, as I stated in my my Star Wars why I'm not subscribing to the Old Republic anymore. In that video I explained as to why I am no longer be doing Old Republic videos. The game itself, it's getting kind of I'm not gonna say it's boring. I mean, the game is fun. The game is, I mean, yes, the game has a lot of stuff you can do. The game is it has a lot of good quality to the game. But at this point right now, I'm getting a bit burned out of the game. I mean, the expansions are alright. I mean, I would preferably prefer at least 2 chapters every time they release one, not 1 chapter for every month, basically. So you're basically paying every month. You're paying for it. If you're like, for me, I was only subscribing for the expansion that came out. That was basically the only reason why I was actually being subscribed to the Republic. Other than that, I will log in once in a while to play on my other characters, my other storylines, like my smuggler and my bounty hunter. But other than that, I would probably sometimes not get on for about a month, as I stated in my other video of why I'm not subscribing to the Republic. But at this point right now, I'm getting burned out of the game. I really feel like, for me right now, other people may have different ideas and different opinions, but for me right now, I feel like there's no point or no gain, in my opinion, for me to subscribe at least a month or maybe subscribe for 2 months and then play the next chapters that are going to be coming out for the next 2 months, resubscribe to play the next 2 chapters that are the next chapters going to be coming out. I feel like there's going to be no point in that. I mean, it is like $29.99 a month if you're paying monthly. If you go for like the 6 months, the 4 months non-subscription, you pay more, but it's like $14 a month or something like that. And I don't want to put my money into something that in the long run I'm barely gonna even touch. I mean, right now, as some of you might know, I'm a college student. The semester's almost over, which means summer's going to be coming, but then again, yes, you're going to think, oh, summer, but no, I have summer classes I'm going to be taking, which start sometime in June, and that money, I need to save it for textbooks, lunch. Like, if I'm going to hang out with friends and we go out to eat somewhere, I can like take my friends out and I can buy them something. So like, if I was to pay $30 for a game like the Old Republic, and I was to basically like, okay, here's $30 for just a game that is non-tangible, nothing, I can't even touch it. Or I can use that $30 to, let's say I can take 3 of my friends and we can go out and maybe have a pizza or something out there. I mean, spend some time with your friends and use that money for something that is basically going to be worth it. I mean, yes, you might think, oh, but if you go spend your money on a game, it's worth it because you get to play on the game, you get this, you get this. But yes, in the long run, I mean, friends are more important than games, which is why I'm also going to talk about this more later in the video, which is why I'm also have been kind of slacking off on videos. But let's get back to the point here. I will no longer be playing the Old Republic. I do not know when I'll be coming back. I don't know. I mean, at this point, I have no reason whatsoever to get on. I mean, I'm even thinking of maybe uninstalling the game for the time being. I mean, I don't even play the game. My subscription ran up. I just went on there to see how it was at preferred status. I mean, it's nothing different. I mean, yes, I get the extra XP boost. I get the free revive when you die in a certain area. You can revive instantly there, or you can But with preferred, you have to go back to base and walk back. I mean, it's nothing different. I mean, all my characters I had, I can still use them considering with the monthly cartel coins you get for being a subscriber. I save those up to basically get extra character slots or extra character slots where you can create a character and you have an extra slot. I basically still have all my characters, so at this point I'm in no rush to get into the Old Republic again. Maybe after the expansion is done, maybe I might actually resubscribe and just play those chapters through. I might actually maybe continue on my video series I'm doing, or my video series I was doing of Knights of the Fallen Empire. But yeah, that's there's many other reasons as to why I'm also not subscribing. I mean, there's just so many I don't even want to put them in the video because it's just gonna make like a one full-length video of just talking about this. I will mention this though. I have been taking some fencing classes. For those of you it's fencing. It's not like building fences. It's more. Just look it up. I'm pretty sure you're all aware what fencing is. It's basically you hold like this blade and you basically hit each other with it, or touch each other with it. I'm taking some fencing classes, and in the summer I'm going to be taking some fencing classes, some professional fencing classes with some other people. A professional coach is actually going to teach us how to fence. Basically the fencing I'm going to be taking is called Epee, and it's going to be fun. The thing is, it's $90 a month for one day. That's $90 a month for one day. That's expensive, but then again, it's one day per week, or you can go for 120 for 2 days a week. And at the moment right now, since summer's gonna be coming up, I have on summer classes. My class will be from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Fridays I will be free, and usually during the summertime, professors don't give you any homework because it's summer. It's fast paced. It's like a 6-week period instead of maybe like a three-month period when you're in this fall semester or the spring semester. That's also one of the reasons why I'm also not gonna be paying for a subscription on the Republic, because I want to save that money to take some real fencing classes. That's a plan. But at this point, I actually need to save it for my books, my textbooks. I'm actually going to start driving soon. Yeah, surprisingly, I have not yet. I'm not driving yet. That's a whole different topic there. But yes, I'm not driving yet, but I will be driving this summer, and that means I'm going to have to be paying for gas. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that fall into the reason why I'm also not subscribing to the Republic. But those are one of the main reasons. So with that said, let's get on to our next topic, which is basically, we did finish, well, technically, I did finish Rise of the Tomb Raider, but I still need to edit the videos and upload them. I think we're about like 2 videos left, and after that, we'll be basically done with the series. I'm also going to be talking about a bit of Assassin's Creed. So first off with Tomb Raider, with Rise of the Tomb Raider, I've completed that. Now normally what I do was once I finish a game, I will go on to play another game. But at this point, I mean, it's finals are coming up, classes are we're getting essays to write, we're getting more homework because finals are coming up. At this point, I'm not going to do anything yet. I actually want to save that spot if I was to play another game, because I usually play at least 2 games with one side game, or maybe 1 or 2 side games that I normally do, like Rainbow Six Siege and maybe H1Z1. But since we're done with Rise of the Tomb Raider, I'm actually gonna leave that that opening for The Witcher 3. I'm so excited for the next expansion. I think it's Blood and Wine of The Witcher 3, which is coming out sometime in June, which sucks because June is when the summer semester starts, which is like really bums me out. It's either gonna come out in the middle of the summer semester, or it's gonna come out the day we start going to summer school, which sucks because it's summer. I mean, I want to play The Witcher 3 expansion, but I'm actually going to be saving that slot for The Witcher 3 expansion. Just keep that there. I don't want to start anything right now. I don't want to say, okay, I'm going to try to start this game. We're going to finish by the time The Witcher 3 expansion comes out, because knowing me, it's not going to happen. It's definitely not going to happen. I'm going to have to either cancel that game, or we're just going to play the game through, and by the time I get to The Witcher 3 expansion, it's going to be old. It's probably going to be out for about a month. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to wait I'm not gonna play anything yet until the Witcher 3 expansion Blood and Wine comes out. So that spot is reserved specifically for the Witcher 3. Now for my Assassin's Creed 3. Where do I start with that thing? Here's the thing. Here's the honest truth here. I'm getting bored of playing video games. Honestly, I rarely touch any of my games. I got so many games. I just recently got, like, what, a month ago, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and I barely touched that game. I mean, I don't know, I'm at to the point where I feel like I should be doing something different rather than just playing video games the whole time. I mean, most of the time I've been hanging out with friends, and it's actually fun when you hang out with friends rather than just, okay, school's done, you come home, do homework, and you're on the computer the whole day. I'd rather be done with homework and go out and hang out with some friends. We go somewhere, we go to the mall, we go out and eat, or do something. I mean, do crazy shit. I mean, I don't know. At this point, I mean, here's the thing. I will finish the Assassin's Creed 3. I don't know when, but I will finish it. I mean, I made a commitment. What was it? I mean, what was it in 2014? I believe it was in 2014, sometime around the end, December of 2014. I made a commitment that I will be playing Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and 3. As much as I want. I mean, the game is alright. I mean, the story is great. It's just the game itself. It's so, I don't know. I find it very boring. Like, very... I mean, the beginning was alright with Hathan and everything, but when it comes to Connor, geez, that story. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I find it very, very hard to, like, to stay focused on it. I mean, I don't know. But as much as I want to actually, okay, we're not doing the Assassin's Creed. As much as I want to do that, I'm gonna force myself and actually complete the game. I mean, I made a commitment. I said I was not gonna cancel out. I was gonna play them all through. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish Assassin's Creed. Now that we're done with Rise of the Tomb Raider, I can actually maybe focus more of my effort maybe on Assassin's Creed. I mean, the last video I uploaded was about like 4 days ago, which is it says a lot on how much I actually am focused on Assassin's Creed. Rise of the Tomb Raider, actually, that was actually pretty well done. I mean, I loved it a lot. I can't wait if they're gonna make another one, but we're done with that. The DLC for it, I may actually do that on my own for Rise of the Tomb Raider. I mean, the DLC is alright. I know it's kind of short, but I was thinking of maybe do some recordings on that. But considering I finished kind of late, I finished, like, I don't know, late after everyone else has finished the game, so I really think there's no point in maybe actually playing the DLC because other people probably played it already. So I might actually just do that on my own free time. I was also thinking of doing the Assassin's Creed 3 DLC. Was it the Tyrant of Washington or something like that? But I figured I played it a bit. It's kind of slow. I mean, it's not really worth it. And as much as I really don't like the game, I feel like if I play that, I'm just going to be dragging myself through something I don't want to do. And that's bad, because if you're doing something you don't want to do, the quality of the video, your voice is going to be very, I don't know, grumpy. So, that said, with Rise of the Tomb Raider, I'm not going to do anything with, I'm not going to play any other game after, since we're done with that game. I'm going to save that for the Witcher 3 expansion, Blood and Wine. Once we are done with Assassin's Creed, I'm not sure what game I'm going to play. I do have Far Cry 4. That's one of my options. I do have Middle-earth: Shadows of Mordor. What else do I got? Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. I do have BioShock, all the BioShocks. What else do I got? I do got the other 2 Witchers. Alright, so here's the thing. Once we're done with Assassin's Creed, it's either up to Far Cry 4, Middle-earth: Shadows of Mordor, or I might actually just pick up, what game is it? Far Cry Primal or something like that. I might actually just pick up Far Cry Primal, that, or what's that other game that came out with Far Cry Primal? That came out with after, like during the same time Far Cry Primal came out. There was Far Cry Primal, and then there was Jeez, I forgot. There was Far Cry Primal, and then there was I don't remember, but I might actually just pick up Far Cry Primal. I don't know. I'm not gonna say for sure, but my options here are Far Cry 4, Middle Earth: Shadows of Mordor, which is a great game. I love that game. I mean, I heard they were actually gonna make a new one, so I'm very stoked for that game. But yeah, I mean, it's either up to Far Cry 4, Shadows of Middle Earth: Shadows of Mordor, or what was that other game I wanted to play? Or Outlast. Yes, that game, Outlast. I might actually just play Outlast on my own free time, but I mean, I played it. I actually played it. I haven't done the DLC, the Whistleblower. That one actually is very intense. But anyway, so yeah, it's up to those 3 games: Far Cry 4, Middle Earth: Shadows of Mordor. I'm kind of going for either Far Cry 4 or Middle Earth: Shadows of Mordor. Those are the 2 games I will probably be one of the games I will be doing. One of those games I'll be doing once we're done with Assassin's Creed 3. I'm not gonna say, I don't know when we'll be done with the Assassin's Creed 3, but those are my options: Far Cry 4 and Shadows of Mordor, or Shadows of Mordor. Middle Earth: Shadows of Mordor. Jeez, it's the game is right on my screen. I can't believe I think I'm whatever. So with that out of the way, let's go into the next topic, which is basically my H1Z1 PvP adventures and Rainbow Six Siege. Now, first off, let's start with Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six Siege, I'm continuing to actually keep doing. I'm going to be doing a bit differently though. Instead of just doing solo gameplays, where basically it's just me talking to the mic and basically just doing a random match, and it's just me. I'm actually being recruited. Well, I wouldn't say recruited. Well, you can call it recruited. Okay, so I'm basically I was playing a match, and the kid asked me if I want to join his squad or whatever. Got on their TeamSpeak. So if I keep joining their TeamSpeak and playing games with them, I would basically be able to join their squad type, and they play, I think, on Call of Duty and things like that in Rainbow Six Siege. I don't know, but I will be doing some gameplays with them. I have one recording done. I'm not sure yet if I actually upload that yet, but I have one recording done with them. I forgot to actually tell them I was recording. It doesn't worry. I'll tell them later. Anyways, for Rainbow Six Siege, it's going to be the same thing. I still plan to do Rainbow Six Siege, how to use an operator, Rainbow Six Siege tips and tricks, just my Rainbow Six Siege gameplays, and it's going to be called Rainbow Six Siege squad gameplay, which is basically it's a squad gameplay. You go in as a squad, and it's 4 or 5 of us, and we go into a match and we play. I mean, we actually have won some pretty good matches, actually, considering that it's just the 5 of us. It's very team coordinated. Anyways, for that, I will be doing with that's what I'll be doing with Rainbow Six Siege with H1Z1 PvP adventures. Now, that is actually something that is difficult to actually do. You know how hard it is to actually get some good recording on H1Z1 on a PvP map? So for the first half hour, I'm actually just roaming around, doing nothing whatsoever, trying to find something good or something of quality value for the video. So basically, with H1Z1 PvP adventures, I'm probably going to be uploading at least maybe 1 video a month, or maybe 1 video every 3 weeks, considering that it takes me quite a lot of time to actually get some good gameplay. I have to actually walk around, find someone to screw around with, either find a group and join their group and have something with them. I mean, okay, that's just sounded wrong. I mean, join a group and be able to go around and raid people. That just made it even sound worse. Anyways, forget everything I said. Anyways, it's very time consuming when it comes to PvP adventuring, because if I was to make a video, I can't just get on and just record, because that would be so much. That would be so much recordings I'll be doing. I'm just walking around doing nothing. Sometimes I'll just run into a wolf, and that will be basically it. And for the next hour, I'm just walking around trying to find someone. The best times I actually have to get on is either late at night or early during the afternoon. That's when most people are on. During the early morning hours, no one's on. During the late hours, barely anyone's on. So I actually have to get on when there's a lot of people on, which I can actually get some good footage I have some good video footage of me on the H1Z1 video, but it's just like little clips in here that actually took so long to actually get because I'm just walking around. It's once in a while I run into something like, oh, this looks like a good thing to record, so I start recording and see where the video where this whole thing takes me. Like for one part in the video, I was actually chasing a bear and the bear died on me. I was expecting the bear to chase me. I've never actually had a bear chase me, to be honest. Anyways, but that's what's planned with H1Z1 PvP Adventures. I'm not sure yet when the next video is going to be coming out. I know my last video was like, what, 2 months ago. But I'm not going to say for certain when the next video is going to be coming out. What I will say is that it's a quarter of a way done. I still need to get some more good parts. I don't want to make a 5-minute PvP adventure. I want to make a long, thorough, good video of H1Z1 on a PvP map. And I'm not going to be inserting some battle royale. It's no longer battle royale. It's king of the kill videos in there, because I know some people when they're playing and they're doing, say, PvP adventures, they stick in some it was battle royale. It is battle royale still. So they stick in some battle royale footage and claim it to be PvP, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just sticking with totally PvP. I do have some friends that I actually am joining sometimes on a PvP map, so I actually sometimes join with them. I actually do some recordings with them. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. I mean, I don't know how long I've been talking. I mean, about maybe 15, 12, 16, 12 minutes. I don't know. But that's basically it. I mean, just a rundown of what we're talking about. No longer doing Old Republic videos. Since we're done with Rise of the Tomb Raider, I'm going to leave that for the Witcher 3 expansion. Once we're done with Assassin's Creed 3, either Far Cry 4 or Middle-earth Shadows of Mordor. Rainbow Six Siege, we're still continuing that, along with its other little things I have planned for it, which is not Rise of the Tomb, which is tips and tricks, how to use an operator, and squad gameplays, whatever. Also H1Z1, I will be continuing doing that. I might actually do that thing I did back in the day where I actually was doing like a whole video series on just H1Z1, but that kind of get boring because all I do sometimes was just building my house, and that actually gets kind of boring. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, most subscribe. Yeah, tune in for my next videos that are going to be coming out, which will probably be Assassin's Creed and probably the last video of Rise of the Tomb Raider, depending when this video gets out. If it comes out by the time I'm done with Rise of the Tomb Raider, then yeah, you can go back and watch the whole videos. Or if you haven't played the game, go back, watch all my videos I've done of it. And yeah, so yeah, thank you all for watching. Peace out, live long and prosper, and may the Force be with you.